Yo, what is going on, guys? Anthony today with the story time video. But as you guys can see, if you're seeing the channel, that means this is the first ever video on this channel. Now, like I said today's a story time video. What are story time videos? Pretty much, I'm 19. I've experienced a decent amount of stuff in my life, from things like stalkers, from things like threatening, people threatening to beat me up, just a whole bunch of embarrassment. But I feel like this is the time in the world where people just need to be uplifted and people need to feel, just some happiness. I'm not saying you see me and you see happiness, but I want to entertain you guys. I want to joke around with you guys. So some background on me. Obviously, like I said before, my name is Anthony. I'm currently 19 years old, just graduated high school. I live in a very, very, very small town in Jersey. And pretty much this channel, what I want it to be is a bunch of stuff that I find entertaining. I'm not gonna do some crazy stuff to get my name out there. I want to do what I like, and what I like is honestly telling stories. Telling stories, making people laugh, making people just feel better about themselves, or just go ahead, make fun of me. I don't care, because some of these stories are very embarrassing, but as long as you guys get a laugh out of it, I could care less. So you're probably wondering, well, you're only 19, how much have you really experienced? I've experienced a decent amount. I didn't grow up with everything being easy for me, and I didn't grow up with a lot of people being there for me, and I face a lot of obstacles even now, but I'm definitely in a lot better position. And I think it's time for me to share some of the stories that I was once hesitating to ever tell anyone, and now I think it's time to share it, and maybe you guys get a laugh out of it. So we'll see. So for today's story time video, I want to tell you guys about how I'm pretty sure he was a crackhead. He was on some sort of drugs, some sort of substance that made him not right in the head. This person threatened to beat me up and just harm me for literally no reason, and I'll get to that in the story. But let's bring it back, let's give it some detail, let's show you guys how it all started. So this probably happened around like maybe 6th, 5th grade, alright? And I'm 19, I go back to 5th or 6th grade, and I think of just me staying at home playing Black Ops 2. That's it, just running hella games with the boys, and that's it. So I'm just an innocent kid playing video games constantly. And it's just a normal night. I want to say it's probably a Friday night, because my mom let me leave around like 11 o'clock. And so it was probably Friday night. I'm on Xbox with the boys. And you know what? As a little kid, I've always really loved candy. I stray away from candy now, but I really love like sour gummy worms. So it's 11, I get a craving for it. And maybe a block, almost 2 blocks down my street, there's a corner store that is open till later. So, what do? I ask my mom if I can go down to that corner store. She says, okay, it's fine. Just get your ass back home quick. So I go real quick. So I get ready, I got my Adidas slides on, I got my Adidas pants on, some regular shirt. I don't care, I'm about to be in and out real quick. So I get out of the house, I'm enjoying the walk. It's probably, I remember it being very nice that night, not too hot, not too cold. And if you're from Jersey, it's very, very rare you get that warm, that middle ground, that warm weather. So I was enjoying the walk, it was fine. It's 11 o'clock, I feel grown as hell. It's late, I'm only in 5th or 6th grade, one of those. And I'm walking to the corner store by myself. I feel like I'm becoming a man every step that I take, right? But that is soon to be denied. So I'm walking down the street, and I see this guy off some shit. Like, he is on some sort of substance. He is definitely not fully there. When you see a guy walking towards you like this, and he's just giving you that mean face, you tend to stray away from that. I'm getting to the corner, we're getting to this point where we're about to meet. I'm not gonna allow that point to happen. I'm not gonna, that meeting, I'm not gonna allow that to happen, because this man is staring me down like he's going to actually hurt me. So, do I call myself a pussy? I don't know, because I think I would act different now. But me being the pussy at that time, Cause I mean he could have never done anything, but me being the pussy at that time, I crossed the street. It was very obvious that I crossed the street to avoid him. He knew that, I knew that, very obvious. So as I'm crossing the street, alright, like I said before, he knows I know, he knows that I think he's sketch, and he is sketch 100%. So I see him watching me that whole entire time, right? I'm looking over my shoulder just in case he's about to do something. I'm getting ready to run, right? So I make it to the other side of the street, and all I hear from the other side is, "Where the fuck are you going, you fucking pussy?" And I'm just like, I completely froze. I was so caught off guard and just so not ready for that. I was scared because I'm like, this dude looks like he wants to hurt me already, and him saying that just, you know, it just goes more in my head that this dude is gonna hurt me. So he continues to call me a pussy. He calls me a bitch. He says this and that. He threatens to harm me. He threatens to beat me up. He threatens to come to the other side of the sidewalk, right? So when he says, "Yo, I'm gonna go over there and beat your fucking ass," and I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I'm just trying to get my gummy worms, my sour gummy worms. And so he doesn't come to the street, but at that moment, he makes the movement like he's about to move to the other side of the street, and that's where I fucking bolt. That's where I go. And keep in mind, I just need a block to get to the store, but this block felt like the longest block I could ever run in my life. Like, you have to understand that I'm in complete terror right now, right? I'm like, this dude is gonna hurt me. This dude is gonna kill me. This dude's gonna take all the money that I have in my pocket, which is probably like $5, if that. But to me, I'm just thinking everything. Like, this dude is, I'm really gonna be like on the fucking newspaper headlines and shit. And so I fucking bolt. I fucking go. And I don't look back. I'm not looking back. I feel like if I look back, it's gonna slow me down. And obviously, if I slow down, he's gonna catch my ass. So what do? I run into the store. And when I run into the store, they're looking at me because I'm breathing heavy. And everyone's just looking at me. The cashier, the other person working there, they're just looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I look like the fucking crackhead when I just ran in there. And they didn't ask anything. I just went in the store, got my gummy worms. That is it. So I'm not fully in the clear yet. At least to me, I'm not fully in the clear yet. I feel like, one, he's either waiting outside. Two, he's waiting at that same corner. Or three, he's just hiding and waiting for me again. So I leave the store. I see he's not outside the store. I check around the store, both sides. Nothing's there. I feel like it's all calm. I feel like I may have made it out. I feel like I did it. But what I hear from a distance is, "Yo, get your ass over here." All I had to hear was "yo," and I fucking ran. I ran my ass all the way back home. These people, like, now that I'm thinking about it now, that could not have been towards me. I feel like it just sounded like a different voice, and it probably could have just been someone else. But all I had to hear was "yo," and I was done. I wasn't having it. I was like, I'm either dying or I'm dying, right? So I run all the way down that block. Again, the block feels like 4 miles when it's nowhere near that. It's nowhere near. It's probably less than a mile, if that. I run into my house. I'm struggling to put the keys in the door. My apartment at that time had like 3 doors to go through. So I had to get 1 key in, and then I closed that door. But that door is very weird, and if you open it a certain way, you can unlock it. I don't know why I didn't just do that now I think about it. And then I had my second door, and then I had my third door. Once I get past that second door, I'm completely safe. I'm in the apartment. There's no way he can get in because you actually need a key there. The lock is not broken. And so I finally, after dropping the keys like probably 10 fucking times, I get into the second door, and I get into my apartment. So I finally get through the third door, and my mom's just like, "Oh, are you okay? Is everything good?" I'm just like, yeah, everything's fine. And I didn't want to say anything because if I said something, my mom, being Hispanic mom that she is, she wouldn't let me go to the corner store ever again until I'm like a fucking junior in high school. So I wasn't gonna say anything. I wasn't gonna be like, this guy just came up to me. I could have died. I sprinted the whole time there and the whole time here. I wasn't gonna say all that because I still wanted freedom. And I was spooked out. I have my sour gummy worms, my raspberry brisk, and I'm ready to finish off the night. And that's pretty much story time. Moral of the story, just, it's not worth it to go for gummy worms, honestly. After that, I never saw it to be worth it to go get candy late at night because I'm like, I'm not about to get jumped again. I'm not about to have all of this again. So I just kind of stopped doing that until I got older. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I definitely have a lot more crazier stories, but I wanted to start off just, a little easy on this one. This one isn't super crazy. This one isn't like a once in a lifetime. People probably experience this so many times, but I just wanted to share my side of the story. And I hope me telling you this story made you laugh a little bit. Probably you thought I was stupid or probably thought I was a fucking pussy. Go ahead, as long as you laugh, it's fine. Laugh at me, laugh with me. I don't give a fuck, I really don't give a fuck. If someone is somehow watching this, probably like one of you guys other than me, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I'm definitely going to be pumping out a lot of videos. I mean, there's nothing else I want to do. I really enjoyed making this video. I have a lot more story times. I definitely want to do a lot more vlogs, and there's just a lot of things I want to do with this channel. I think, this is a dream of mine to make videos. So anyways, guys, I'll catch y'all later.